Okay, what's up? This is Rudy with RudeDoggReptiles. I got a special session today. I got a special video for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoy it. Today I am going to do a full collection video. I'm going to show everything that I have, including the last few snakes I have for sale, and some of my holdbacks, which also includes my breeding projects and my pet projects, and my latest addition as well. Some of you guys already seen the video, and I'll be showing that specimen as well, so I hope you guys enjoy. But before all of that, I have a special surprise for you guys. I have a special guest that's going to be helping me with this this video today, introducing and showing the animals. And today we have none other than
Anthony from GranddaddyHerps.
Anthony from GranddaddyHerps in my house.
Yeah.
He's in my house.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
Yeah,
I can barely believe it.
I know. It's fun. You know, I'm about 2 hours south of Rudy, so it wasn't that big of a deal to make it out here. We've honestly been trying to do this for the last couple months when we had babies hatching and whatnot. So, you know, we're here now. We're finally here. We're going to make this video for you guys. So, you know, sit back, relax. We're going to show off his collection. We were already looking at it. We were already chopping it up for the last 30 minutes. So he's got a bunch of good stuff that we're going to show you today. All right, let's get into this.
Okay, so we're going to start from point one and just go all the way like I normally do it.
Yeah.
The first one's going to be my female adult albino. She's breeder. Albino breeder. So, there she is right there. And she is, yeah, go for it.
I'm going to take the camera off. Let's get you guys closer because this girl is glowing.
Yeah, she's already gained all her weight back. She's doing very good. She's nice and fat. She's ready to go for me this season.
Look at those eyes,
and I will be breeding her to my male Coral Glow 100% for albino, and is one of her offspring. So
awesome.
Hopefully next year or this season coming up, we'll be able to get some Coral Glow albinos.
Yeah.
Those are actually pretty rare. I haven't really seen those.
Yeah, I was going to ask you because I haven't seen any.
You know?
I haven't.
You know, so, and then I've asked the people around. I went to the reptile shows, and I noticed that most people were like, oh yeah, I never even thought of that.
Yeah.
Or, I know, I've never even heard of that. And then I've also done some Google searches, and all I see is the super Coral Glows.
Yeah.
So, let's see what happens.
That'll be
with
awesome,
that.
man.
So
what I like with albino is the Enchi albinos. Those are some of my favorite albinos. Because you know, with most albinos, it's kind of hard to tell what's what because the albino just takes over everything. But there are certain things where the albino just does justice with it with the other snakes. So
absolutely.
Enchi for sure.
Enchi brings out, like, see, this has yellow and darker yellows and lighter yellows with whites.
Yeah.
But Enchi brings in somewhere in the dorsal area.
Yeah.
It brings in like a deep orange.
Yeah, it does.
A real nice deep orange.
Yeah.
So I love those as well. Maybe it's something that I will be doing in the future.
For sure.
In the meantime, we're going to shelve her back up here.
Yeah, she's nice and healthy. She's ready to go.
Yeah, she is ready to go. She's actually hungry.
Yeah.
And I did save some rats for this particular video.
Sweet.
In the event that we're going to go ahead and do some feeding. So I'm going to skip this one, but I'm going to come back to this last.
No worries, no worries.
Okay, my next one is my female pastel
clown.
Breeder clown.
Oh, I'm jealous, man.
So she's gorgeous. Obviously, she's one of my. They're all pretty much one of my favorite. She got the green eyes.
Yeah. I've always liked the head stamps on those guys. It looks like those kind of like tiki type designs.
Right.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Right. And she doesn't disappoint. She's a good breeder. Last year was the first time she bred ever.
Mm-hmm.
I bought her as a sub-adult and was able to get her to weight, and she went for me.
I remember.
And I got some Coral Glow 100% heifer clowns. So let's see what we can come up with this year.
Heck yeah. Clown ball python was my very first morph I ever wanted as a kid.
Right?
The clown,
yeah. And you got it, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Produced it myself. Took a long time. I bought a pair of 100% hets from over here in Long Beach. I think it was like 3 or 4 years ago, and they were babies and they were mousers, so it took forever. You know, the male, I mean, he got ready in a year, like no time, but it's the female just eating those mice and then going off food and then starting all over again. Finally got one clown out of 5 babies.
Right.
So
but
proved
you know
it
what?
out.
It's funny that you say that because when I decide what I want to breed and what I want to buy,
Yeah.
I don't know what it is in me
Uh-huh.
that makes that decision.
Yeah.
When I see a snake, I know right away if I want to produce that snake
Yeah.
or if I want to buy it.
Yeah.
You know, some of those
sure.
some snakes, I just want to produce it myself.
Yeah.
You know what I've been trying to produce for a long time now?
What's that?
Is a pastel enchi spider.
Nice.
And I haven't been able to produce that.
Yeah.
Even though I have the ingredients here.
Mhm.
Okay, so this is my pied girl. She did not go for me last year. She did.
Yeah.
She was within range, within weight.
Yeah.
But I just think it was just her age. She wasn't
Yeah.
really ready to go. Now she's almost
Oh my
at 2,000 grams.
Yeah, look at that, man.
She's
perfect.
nice and fat, and I like the percentage of white
Yeah.
and pattern. I mean, they're
Yeah, the mediums are the best looking, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't
Yes.
like them too high white, and I don't like them, super low white. The mediums are just perfect.
Exactly. I feel the same way.
Yeah.
And I think, you know what? More and more people are feeling that way. When I
Yeah.
see videos,
Yeah.
I see that more and more people are saying that they like the equal amount.
Exactly.
Where before, the higher the
higher
white,
the better.
the higher
Yep.
the white, the better.
I remember.
And of course, the higher the price
Yeah.
and the desirability. But I think
Yeah.
that's going away little by little.
That's why a lot of people were breeding like spiders and bumblebees into pieds, because then the spides and whatnot, it's like all white with a little bit of a head pattern. That's
exactly.
it. So
And that's it. So
if that's what you want, that's the route you go.
exactly. But okay, this is my a male anaconda.
Yeah.
We're gonna pull him out too.
Yeah.
And if you guys have seen my videos, you guys know that he's a
Beautiful.
nice
Heck yeah.
tamed little guy. Come on, buddy.
I was telling Rudy earlier, I didn't know these guys have black tongues. It
Yes, they do.
looks super cool.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
And you see, also my setup is real simple. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
it holds moisture very well,
Oh yeah.
and it does very well with their shedding. I mean, this guy shed maybe about a week ago, and look
Yeah.
look at his skin.
Yeah,
It's
he
still
looks good.
still looking really good. You know.
Yeah.
The thing is that anacondas are very energetic.
Yeah.
They're very
Yep.
commanding, and when they decide they're going to go somewhere,
Yeah.
they're going to go.
Yeah.
You know, now I can have some control over him now,
Yeah.
but when he gets bigger, it's going to be harder to do
Yeah,
that.
they're stronger, man.
They are strong, and
Yeah.
when they want to go somewhere, they want to go. But when you kind of just work with them and when you take them out of the enclosure, at some point they do calm down,
Yeah.
and you can literally sit down, put them on your lap, watch TV, watch a movie. I actually have a video
Yeah.
where a real quick snippet that I have of me and him watching Jurassic Park.
Yeah, just chilling, huh?
Me and him watching Jurassic Park. So do you want to take some time and hold this guy a little
Yeah.
bit, or you?
No, we're good.
You're good.
No, I'll hold. I mean, I'm
He's
not that I'm
good.
scared or anything, but just like he gets, they're hyper.
Yeah, he wants to do is he wants to get secure. That's what he
Yeah,
wants to
yeah,
do.
for
He
sure.
wants to get secure on my hands. He wants to
Yeah.
wrap around and feel
Yeah.
secure, and then now he starts to come down.
Huh.
You see that?
Now that he wraps around.
Now that
yeah.
he wraps around, that's the thing with people that handle anacondas.
Mhm.
They think that because they're so strong, they think that they're trying to hurt them or whatever.
Yeah, yeah,
especially
yeah.
those that don't know. And really, it's almost like if someone had me up on a scissor lift, I'm gonna hang on tight
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I don't
for
want
sure.
to fall, and I'm scared
Heck
of heights or whatever.
Yeah.
So now that I got him on my hands, he's nice and calm
Yep.
and relaxed.
Yep.
So
Looks good, man.
yeah, so let's go ahead and
Looks
move
really
on.
good. Yeah.
Let's go ahead and put him back in here. Let's see.
Yeah.
Now that I got him in my hand, anacondas.
Sneak peek.
My anacondas are real. Both of them are. Mostly my yellow.
Yeah.
They're real codependent. They like to just hang on to me. I could even try to put them down, and it'll take them a while for them to get comfortable to leave my hand.
Yeah, yeah,
For
yeah.
the security of my hand.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and put them back.
Man, those patterns are amazing.
They are amazing.
Those little
Okay,
flames.
did you want to do some? Do you want to do one of these up
sure,
here?
Sure,
No, I can,
yeah, sure. We'll
that
switch.
that top one there.
Looks like a pastel enchi to me.
It is a pastel enchi.
Right. Now, is this your male breeder?
That is my male breeder, yeah, and he's actually for sale.
In
I'm
person,
actually-
he looks really, really good too, man. Come on, buddy.
Yeah, he's got those golden,
Yeah, those sides.
the golden browns and
Typical enchi
the
head, too.
yeah, typical.
It's got that butterfly. Yep. Love that on enchis. Those high oranges. Look, it's even got whites in there.
Yep.
Wow, that's really neat.
Yeah. He came. You know who sold that to me?
Who?
Adam's Reptiles.
Yeah.
He sold me my first real morph.
Yeah. Wow, he's a really quality, really good quality enchi. I'm really tripping out on those white sides. I've never seen that.
Yeah, when he was a baby, he was more of a stunner back then.
Yeah,
because when they're babies, or when they're younger, they actually have their colors are more pronounced.
Yeah.
More.
I'm noticing that. I don't know if you remember. I picked up a pastel Inchy yellow belly, and he was really, really like bright yellow. And now he's more orange, but it looks really, really nice. And the yellow belly on him does really nice with the flames. This guy would do some awesome stuff with like Bumblebee, because you can see it's got those white sides.
Yeah, and that's why I bred him to my spider girl, and she didn't go for me last year.
Awesome.
So I'm like, oh my gosh, dude, because
like
I wanted to get that pastel Inchy spider. You know what I mean? So
this thing to a calico would do some.
Even with the calico, yeah. And you know what I really like? What's really up there for me
those
is
beautiful eyes.
What's that?
Beautiful eyes. But yeah, what's up there?
The pastel Inchy clown.
Yeah.
The pastel Inchy clowns. Those are nice.
Look at that head pattern, man. He's got a super nice butterfly head snap. Sorry, buddy.
You gotta go back in.
Yeah. Gotta show off the rest of the collection. Might have to do a two-parter on this one, man.
Well, we're at 11 minutes, so I'm never shy going to 30 minutes or whatever it takes.
Me either, man. And people tell me all the time, like, dude, the longer videos are the best, and I agree. You know.
This next one here, this is my Dinker Project girl.
Oh wow, she's pretty. She almost looks like a ghost. Well,
oh wait! I got two in there. Hold on. Let's pull her out. Go ahead and pull her out. I actually put two together.
Okay.
Well, you can pull both of them out. No matter.
Sure.
I mean the whole tray out. The whole tray.
Okay.
Yeah. This one here. Okay, this is my normal, and she's in blue. This is my normal here, and she's in blue. My Dinker Project is this girl right here. This one here, she's got something going on with her pattern.
Dude, she's super light.
And
this is that one you picked up that one time, right? When you asked, like, people were like, it might be a vanilla.
Exactly. And I had went to the people that I kind of knew in the industry, you know. Yeah. And I even messaged a couple of big breeders, and they were like, you know. Basically, they told me she's a normal. She's she's just a real normal.
High contrast normal.
Yeah,
but
look next to a normal. This is a normal. But look next to a normal. Yeah. That's not normal. Plus, this pattern here on the dorsal area, to me that too. And plus, when she's in breed mode, she gets even way lighter than that. So I already have two babies, because I bred her to my pastel Inchy. Okay. So I have a pastel with some crazy pattern like this, and I have an Inchy with the same crazy pattern like this. Yeah. And I'm gonna breed them both back to her and see what comes out of that.
Yeah, man, that'll be fun.
And then this girl, she's my normal. She's to just whatever.
Yeah, right.
Put whatever to.
Hey, like I tell everybody, like, normals are really good for breaking down your genes.
Exactly.
If you have like a nice multi-gene male and you really, want to see like what genes put that thing together.
Right.
Like my Bumblebee, for instance, when I bred that to a normal, I hatched out this wicked looking pastel that I almost wanted to keep, but I had no room for a pastel male, but he looked insane. His head was like super blushed out. He looked like a firefly. But that's what's cool about normals. And not only that, it's like it helps with being able to produce babies so that you can sell to people, because people want animals out of your collection, and it also helps with funding like the feeding and the bedding and all that stuff too. So nothing wrong with having normals for sure. Yeah,
absolutely. But with being that I have some limited space here, I wish I could have more space to have more normals, but hey, it is what it is. And this is my biggest.
Yeah, dude, she's big. You see that already.
Yeah, she's like a 20. Oh my gosh, I don't even know, 2,400 grams. She's really good too.
Creeping on almost $3,000.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I have some Instagram pictures of her. Look at this. I just love this dorsal pattern stuff. And she's really nice. I like the high whites. She definitely has that.
This is where you were trying to put the pastel Inchy too?
Yeah, this is where I'm trying to put my pastel Inchy.
Sick stinger bees.
Right? Yeah. They're the stinger bees. Yeah,
stinger bee or the stinging bumblebee.
Stinging bee or stinging bumblebee or.
There's always confusion because if you look at World of Ball Pythons, I'm almost positive just the regular Inchy times the spider makes the stinger bee. Right. And then they call the bumblebee version the stinging bumblebee. But there's always confusion because the old rule of thumb was if it had pastel and spider together, that's what made it a bee. Right. But then people went and messed it up by naming these other things with bee in it. You know what I mean? Because it has spider.
Yeah. And so what I found a little confusing is now that they have the Orange Dream genes working, they say it's an Orange Dream bee. And like, wait, does that have pastel in it?
Yeah, exactly.
If it has pastel in it, I get it. You know.
Yeah.
But if not, then don't say
it's a B.
It's a B. Yeah, you know. So
that's the hard part about it. Yeah. It's always confusion.
So she's my good girl. I've had her for a while, and
she's gorgeous, man.
I'm giving her maybe one more year of breeding, and she doesn't go for me. I'm just gonna just have to rehome her because I gotta make room. You know, I gotta make room here. As you can see, my snake room's not that big. I don't have that many snakes. Yep. But the fact of the matter is, you know, she's my breeding project. Yeah, when it comes to my breeding projects, they come and they go. I trade them, buy them, sell them.
Yep.
But it comes to my pet projects, I'm gonna keep those forever.
Yeah, sure.
Those I'm gonna keep forever.
Yeah, I got a couple of girls in my lineup that, you know, maybe 1 or 2 more years, and you know, a lot of the babies I produced this year, they're growing like weeds, and then I got a couple other 500-gram females that I picked up this year, like my Karma and my Pastel Yellow Belly. So, you know, they're gonna replace a couple of the single genes. So, you know, that's how you keep it from your collection being too much. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You gotta kind of cycle through.
Yeah, exactly.
What do we got in here? Oh,
okay, no, let's show her really quick, but only for the sake of showing her.
Okay.
This is my female T-negative albino red blood python. Unfortunately, she's real deep in blue.
Dude, that head is amazing.
Yeah, she's awesome, right?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so we don't want to bother her too much, unfortunately.
Wow, she's gorgeous.
I'm gonna actually soak her after this, we're done with this, and then we can show this next one as well.
Okay.
And this is my male T-negative albino red blood python. And why don't we just bring it out?
Yeah.
Let's bring it out all the way. Yeah, they're not very active. He'll stay put. And like you guys have seen in my previous videos regarding the issue with him is that he got that thing on his mouth. And
oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, so he's doing better.
Yeah.
But he's still a little swollen in the front. And another thing hit me.
Probably was something like this that got into his mouth in a weird spot. I've seen that before.
Well, I switched them to this ever since because before I kept them on
like Aspen.
No, I kept them on regular paper towels.
Okay.
Paper towels or paper, and he was doing fine. Okay. But I switched him to this because he did. Obviously, there's something about his environment that's making him want to push and push and push out of the cage, and that's what made him make his mouth swell up. Yeah. So and another thing that kind of hit me afterwards was, there's a lot of females in this room. Yeah. And there's a lot of breeding going on. Yeah. And he's already...
You smell it.
Exactly. Yeah. So he probably wants to also get to the females. Yeah. So I'm probably going to put him with my normal female to kind of get it out of his system and get it going. So like that he kind of maybe calms down a little bit. Mm-hmm. But in the meantime, he is doing better. I mean, you know, poor guy. You know, yeah, that's right, dude. Sorry, buddy. Here, look. And he's real good and tame. I mean, he's never lost that nice... mild personality, you know. He's
it's just wicked, that man. They have a blood python at the San Diego Zoo. That thing is like this round. Like this round. I'm not even kidding. I didn't know they could get that big.
Yeah, they do. And these are one of those.
Yeah,
these are one of those.
They could get that big.
But you know what? I'm growing this, like I've said before, I'm growing them very slowly.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be fine.
And yeah, like the way they have them sending it. I mean, there's no reason why they needed to get him that big.
They probably want to get him bigger.
Old.
Yeah, they probably want to get him bigger so they can attract more people to come down.
Oh my god, the thing is massive, man.
Yeah.
I think I made a video on him like a couple years ago. I would have to look into it.
Okay.
I like these rats, man.
Yeah. Well, hold on. You gotta. It's because it has a little track. Watch, pull it out. It's because it has a little track. Yeah. It has a little track that you kind of put it in, pull it out, kind of right there. Okay, and then now
it should feel for it.
Should slide right in. There it is. So yeah, that's what I like about those racks. A lot of people ask me about those racks, and I don't know if anybody has noticed. Yeah. I never respond.
Yeah.
It's kind of a secret.
Okay.
I'm working on my own. Kind of developing my own rack system.
There you go.
I haven't told anybody yet.
Yeah.
So
you're hearing it now, guys.
You're hearing it now, guys. Yeah. So I'm kind of in the middle of that. I'm gonna put some LED lighting, put some standard heating behind there and stuff like that, and And the reason why I like them so clear like that is because you can view you can have your animals in shelving, in racks, and be able to view your animals. See, we can see all those animals.
And you can break it down, like you know
exactly. I mean? You can break down each individual one as well. You can just remove the water bowl, and then you could travel with it as well and stack it up and whatnot. So I'm working on making it all dynamic in that fashion.
And
so
stacked perfect too. It's not like those old Vision or the Vision ones, like the Vision little tubs and racks that you see at like the reptile store, where once you start stacking like 4 or 5, they start leaning
kind of
a weird way.
Exactly.
Start warping.
Exactly.
It's funny. So check this out. So you see, like this. I actually, when I first got into ball pythons, I tried keeping them in something like that, and there was too much of a gap.
Oh no, they'll get out.
And my bumblebee got out. Yeah.
No,
he was tiny.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of doing with those there. But it didn't really work out for me. It wasn't. It wasn't functional, so I ended up just sticking with this, and then this worked for me. So,
do you have anything in here?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Right here, I have. Go ahead and open it up. I have a coral glow in there, but this one I did not hatch out. Okay. This one I purchased, and it's a male coral glow, 100% hit for pied, and because my pied girl didn't go for me this year, that I had to purchase him. Wow. And if you flip them over, you'll see the nice pied tracks all the way down,
right here,
all the way down the tail. Yeah. Real
Yep.
nice pied tracks
Both
all
sides.
the way down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got.
So he's a great eater. He's doing good. He's well within the range of breeding.
Yeah.
So I'm introducing him to the females slowly but surely.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely gonna put him with my pied. I'm definitely gonna put him with my female banana spider.
Yeah, he's
so
orange, man. That'll make some nice babies.
Yeah,
that's one snake I would want, is a coral glow pied. They're just amazing.
Well, I'm hoping to make those next year.
My buddy, I don't know if you ran into his channel. He goes by Big Dan's Genetics on YouTube. I give him a shout out a couple times. He was the one that actually sent me out that book signed by Kevin McCurley. But dude, all he works with is pieds, and like he's dropped some money on some pied stuff. That's all he works with.
Where is he based out of?
Rhode Island, I believe.
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about.
But he lives like not too far from Nerd, and so he became pretty good friends with them just from visiting and buying all these snakes off of him. Right. But dude, he has like I think it's a coral glow pied, and that thing is just stunning.
Nice, nice. Okay, the next one down is my only venomous snake I have. No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, dude. You saw me. I was like, yeah.
No, it's
that was a good one.
It's my super fire, but he's deep in blue.
I really like your super fire because, you know, I love them, but I love them even more when they have all that orange. The more, the better for me.
Yeah, the yellow and the orange on the dorsal area. Oh my gosh, that's the reason why I got them. Is like that's cool. The all white fires are great. Yeah. But these are a lot more rare, and they're so beautiful. You know, and if I produce, so I'm breeding him to my fire female. Now, I bought them as a pair. Yeah. Okay, they're not related, and this female that I have had already laid her clutch earlier this year, so she's a proven breeder. So if I am able to produce a super fire that has even more yellow to it, I'm definitely keeping that one. Definitely keeping that one because it's definitely one of those. Exactly. Yeah. One of those that I wanted to breed out. So. Sure. All right, so. Why don't you take the camera and I can show the last few adults, and then you can show off the
sounds good.
These over here.
All right.
All right. So in this next rack right here, this one actually Adam from Adam's Reptiles gave it to me.
That's nice.
He says, "Hey bro, you want a rack?" And I'm like, "Sure." Right. And he gave it to me, but eventually I'm gonna replace this whole area with more of these racks. Yeah. The cool thing about these racks is they can go all the way. They can go as high as you want them to go, and they still maintain their integrity and their stability, just like we were saying. Yeah. But anyways, this one here, just to kind of name drop, I got from Adam from Adam's Reptiles, and this is my female yellow anaconda girl, and she's doing great.
Gotta add a plug in the charger.
Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, we're good.
So she's very tame as well.
Yeah.
She's, doesn't. When she was a baby, of course, she did her little thing, but now she's great, And like anacondas, they have a very different attitude or personality, I should say, not even attitude. They don't even have an attitude. Yeah. Personality than ball pythons. Yeah. And And
they're boss. They're a boss. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
They're a boss. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm an anaconda. Like,
yeah, exactly, and that's it.
Yeah.
You know? But the snake I'm going to show you later will actually dwarf the personality of all these other snakes, bro.
Okay, for sure.
And the last one I'm going to show you, my latest addition.
Yeah.
And this is my yellow anaconda girl. I love her belly pattern.
Yep.
It's almost like a neon green, but it's supposed to be yellow, obviously. And she's just doing great. Once again, I'm also raising her up very slowly.
Yep.
You know, I love the real slow tongue flick that they do sometimes.
Yeah.
And she's very tamed and very personable. But like I said, anacondas, ball pythons, blood pythons, and my eastern indigo that I'm going to show you all have different personalities and different ways of handling them. And I like diversity. I like that. You know, I don't like to just sticking just to one thing. I like changing it up, like garter snakes and stuff like that, to mix it up a little bit, change things up a little bit. And look at her. You see? Yeah. She's just.
Hey, leave me alone.
I'm even annoying her. She doesn't even want to bite. You know what I mean? Yeah. So definitely a keeper.
For sure.
And I got this from that guy that I was telling you that he's from Oceanside. So he comes from your neck of the woods. And the time that I did that video in Oceanside, Triple L Reptiles is when I went to go buy it from him. But I thought since I'm over there, I'm going to go Triple L Reptiles and do a video.
Yeah.